Ooh.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning. Morning, mate.
Welcome to our Deerwood Toastmasters meeting for Friday, August 21st. Welcome to our celebration of Hawaiian Shirt Day. And I see most of you have Hawaiian shirts on. This is the closest thing I have to Hawaii. And welcome, a special welcome to our division director and area director, Nicole Adams and Lashana.
Me.
We will be having officer installation in a few moments. First, a few announcements. Today, just a couple since we're short on time. Remember, there's that event in the Woodlands Jacob has talked about. It's on, I believe it's on this coming Wednesday on the 26th.
Mm-hmm.
It's at 6 or 6:30, right, Jacob?
6 to 8.
6 to 8.
We need to sign up as well, mate, so they can make catering arrangements. So people need to sign up.
Okay.
We have a sign-up form to know how many people will sign up.
Yeah.
For going.
And just as one quick reminder. Our club contest will be coming up before you know it. That will be either the 16th or the 23rd of October to be determined. So be thinking about that. And with that being said.
One more thing, mate. Is it Yolanda in the contest tonight? Is she?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she got.
Mark wants to say a few.
It's Yolanda. Wow.
Yolanda Pierce from District 6 qualified for the international speech contest for the finals.
Yolanda qualifies for the speech contest in the finals. And when is that, Michelle?
Tonight.
Okay. And where is that?
So it's in Vancouver, right? Like, we tell them there's a live stream for it.
It's a live stream.
Okay.
You should have received an email about it.
Okay. So keep that in mind for this evening, and with that, I will now turn it over to our pledge quote for this meeting. That will be Dries Bergman.
Looking sharp there, my friend. Looking sharp.
Thank you. I chose it for myself. Please join me in saying I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now the Texas pledge. I honor the Texas flag and the United States, one state under God, one indivisible. Very much. The quote for today is: life is short. Wear the shirt with the parents.
Okay, with that being said, it is time for our installation of officers. And for us to do that, I will introduce our Division L Director, Nicole Adams.
The Terry's on us.
Now our area director will be doing our.
Oh, excellent. Oh, that's good.
Actually, I stand corrected. Let me introduce our area director, Lashana, to do our.
We have to line up. Okay, so you go that way, we go the room. We are lined in by order.
Let's just deal with them. Go. Something like
So we start with our sergeant one. Secretary.
Richard, are you where you're supposed to be?
VP,
I was looking for it.
PM is not here at this time.
Okay.
As you can mention, we're Linda being, she's.
Okay, thank you. All right. So first and foremost, thank you all so much for having me this morning. It is an honor and a privilege to be able to serve and support the club in Toastmaster meeting. So we're gonna get started. Our outgoing officers, please film. Are you all the same?
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
No.
Okay. All right, well, outgoing officers, we definitely want to thank you for the work that you've done here at the Deerwood Toastmasters Club, achieving selected distinguished status during 2025 through 2026 Toastmaster year. As you move on to the new endeavors, we will wish you all the best, and we look forward to carrying the momentum going forward. All right. So we're going to start with you. I am here to install the officers for the Deerwood Toastmasters Club for the 1 year period of July 1, 2026 to June 30th, 2027, and prepare them for the challenges that lie ahead. Their collective challenge is to make the club strong, dedicated to helping the members of the Deerwood Toastmasters communicate and listen with sensitivity and think creatively. I will ask each member to hold the gavel as a symbol of your leadership, starting with your Sergeant of Arms. Toastmaster Jacob, your role as Sergeant of Arms is to keep track of the club's physical property, such as the banner, lectern, timing device, and other meeting material. You arrive early to prepare the meeting place for members and stay late to stow all the club's equipment. You are also in charge of the meeting place itself, obtaining a new space when necessary, and maintaining contact with the people who allow you to use this space for your club. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes.
Take it. And, I treasure you.
Such a, such a. You know, like. What you guys.
Right.
Nothing.
Toastmaster Roger, you will also be serving as the club secretary. As secretary, you will maintain all club records, manage club files, handle club correspondence, and take the minutes at each club and executive committee. You are also in charge of updating and distributing a roster of the current paid membership and keeping the club officer list current for Toastmaster information. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Sure will.
All right, yeah, look at that. Toastmaster Morris, as treasurer, you are the club's accountant. You are in charge of facilitating and at times submitting membership dues payments to World Headquarters, accompanied by and keeping timely, accurate, up-to-date financial records for the club. So you perform these duties to the best of your ability. Right. Right. Toastmaster Jim, your role as VPPR is to promote the club to the outside world and to make sure they are aware of the club's existence and the benefits it provides. You promote the club and safeguard the Toastmasters brand identity. It is your job to promote whenever your club does something helpful. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Show.
So we will skip Linda. All right. Toastmaster, distinguished Toastmaster, Michelle. Your role as VPE is to schedule members' speeches, verify the completion of projects, and serve as a resource or questions about educational programs, each contest, and your club mentor program. This is very important to onboard members. You are an important source of Toastmasters knowledge for club members, and it is your job to become familiar with all aspects of Toastmasters education program. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? I will. All right. Toastmaster Eric,
Yes.
having been named the club president of Deerwood Toastmasters, you are its chief executive officer and are expected to preside at all club meetings and at all regular and special meetings of your executive committee. It is your challenge to see that the club enables its members to achieve their educational goals. It is also your challenge to see that your club helps the area division, district, and Toastmasters International to meet their goal. Please accept the gavel as a symbol of your leadership and dedication to all. The gavel is a symbol of the power and authority given to you by the membership of this club. Use it wisely and with restraint. You are a member of your team as well as a leader. A team is more than a collection of people. It is an emotional force rooted in feelings, thoughts, and actions of all members with the common goal of achievement, sharing, a mutual support. Work with your team members to create a healthy, dynamic club, a club of which everyone is proud. Will you, as club president, accept this challenge and perform your duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, ma'am.
I will. It is now my pleasure to declare these Toastmasters installed into the offices to which they have been elected. All right.
Reason that's one girl and then two. We can get a group picture. Yeah, that's fine. We can. Yeah. You can run your.
That works.
You're right.
1, 2, 6.
Mm.
Okay. We have one more bit of business related to our installation. Please welcome my running mate, if you will, our Vice President of Education, Michelle Ware.
Let's talk about that. Great.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome again. It's important as we look at Toastmasters, there is an acronym, RISC. Respect, integrity, service, and excellence. And today we're going to acknowledge accomplishments through Toastmasters. So when I call you up, stop here, shake my hand for your photo op, and then I'm going to have you stand to the side so that afterwards we can get a group picture. I would like to have Dries Bergman come up. Next, level 1 completion, Roger Young. Shake my hand. Yeah. Next, I would like to introduce Mark Vine, level 4 completion. Here. Here.
I'll keep it.
You already have one. We submitted it July. Eric already acknowledged them and they got their own the last of June. And last, Jim Polonsky. Richard, can you take a picture, please? For level. Okay, very good. Nicole, LaShawn, can I have you both come up here so we can do a group picture? Okay. Okay. You too. Okay.
I don't know what the spelling is, but maybe it's a little, maybe it's but no key.
Move in a little bit.
It's a one, 2, 14.
Okay.
No, it's great. Yes. Great. So much.
As we were selected distinguished last, if you don't know what that means, I will be it throughout the year. It's when we have reached goal. At this time, we have 3 goals met. It only takes 5 to be distinguished, but we don't want that. We want all 10. Ideally, we want to get Smedley. That's mine. And one thing that we're also working on is club success plan. Eric has mentioned it in weeks past. Officers get with Eric. We have just a few certain sections to complete to be able to submit it for August 30th, before August 30th. So we are in the running for $100 from Toastmasters International from our district.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Excellent.
So Toastmaster for this morning, and that is immediate past district director, Mark Byrd.
Hey, guys. I was going to do a lot of rolling walk. I've got to realise yesterday that I don't know any Hawaiian songs. So I'm going to depress you with a bit of Linda coming. So. There you go. Everybody knows the dice were loaded. Everybody rolls with their fingers crossed. Everybody knows the fight war is over. Everybody knows the good guys lost. Everybody knows the fight was fake. The poor say poor, the rich get rich. But everybody knows. Everybody knows. There you go, guys. Eh? And I'm having been playing the big 4 years. So yeah, and I really messed up this morning because I came here and I was going to do a little bit of introduction. It's great to see everybody wearing all the Hawaii shirts, and I had an issue of the Hawaii shirt which I've left in my office. So I thought, in the spirit of improv, I'm just going to go through a little bit with this. So the Hawaiian shirt. So this is all completely made up, guys. The Hawaiian shirt was actually introduced to Hawaii in the 1920s. There was actually a guy called Mr. Shirt, and he had 2 daughters. I want her and Fancy. So I want her and I want a Fancy shirt. Both decided that they were going to market this whole thing. So they went to the gods of tourism. And he says, and his name is the Big Chief, I want your cash. And he stood over them and he said, look, guys, he said, we need to make some money because we ain't got a lot of money on here. So he said, I'm tasking you to make the Hawaiian shirt. And he threw down a powerful ray. And they were stood next to some palm trees like this. All of a sudden, palm trees appeared on their shirts. So that was the origination of but then took it a bit further because it cost them too much money to make them on the island. So I want a new shirt. Actually married a guy from China. And his name was I want your cheap labour. And this is why now you can buy this shirt for $24 and it's only about $3 to $2 to make. So there you go, guys. You know, amen. That's cute. So there we go, guys. There we go. So it's always like seeing Nicole. I've seen his face where she looks. We go. We've done it again. We're gonna quick move swiftly on, guys, because we're gonna be introducing all our roles this morning. And notwithstanding all the jokiness we've done so far and all the seriousness we've done so far, we're now going to introduce our joke master, which is Jim Polomsky. We're going away. Simpsons Chestminster.
I'll explain that briefly. This weekend I played in the Houston City Chess Championship and I did win the championship. Now back to our Hawaiian jokes. So what do you get when you cross a hula dancer with a boxer?
Hula hooper.
A Hawaiian punch. Got more. What do you call a very, very low laugh in Hawaii? My wife.
Aloha.
Aloha. And last one. What did one Hawaiian volcano say to the other? I love you.
Jimmy's actually an intelligent one. He actually proves that we're not all dummies, mate. So right, well, we're going to move swiftly on to word of the day, which is very important. And welcome to the podium, Richard Quayle.
Today's word of the day is mana. In Hawaii culture, mana means spiritual energy or power. It's an invisible force that exists in people, places, and objects. It's life energy that connects all things. It's mana. Use it in a sentence. This place has a strong mana, meaning full, powerful, sacred, or deeply moving. As we are at 7 o'clock here with Toastmasters this morning. Word of the day is mana.
Really? Awesome.
Seems like you're American. That am I doing?
Yeah, you're doing that one.
Laws and ums and all that good fun stuff.
Perfect. Free shit. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Good.
So yeah, so for those of you in Buckley shirts, if you were to become a manager, you earn about £50. Seriously thinking of working for Buckley's. Although I don't think I'll be there for very long because I steal all the. Next role is going to be Roger Young, and he's going to be extra this morning.
Thank you for taking me. Morning, fellow Toastmasters. Morning here today. There's only one speech today, and it'll be for 5 to 7 minutes. So then 5 minutes, we'll show you the green. At 6, it'll be yellow, and at 7, it'll be red. And table topics will just be try to speak for at least 1 minute, and we'll show you the green. And
It's written on the note.
oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Stein.
On the blue.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Great, perfect. So for table topics, green is 1 minute and yellow is 1.5 and red is 2.5 and it'll be EQ. So
And what
Great job, mate. Great job.
evaluation?
oh, evaluations. Wow. Okay. Green is 2 minutes and yellow will be 2.5 and red at 3 minutes and the field.
That's it.
She told me last night.
Oh, no, yeah, no, that's good. Good one. It's good. Right, so our next role is going to be our vote counter. That's going to be Jacob Polomsky.
Thank you, Mark, for loaning your appropriately sized t-shirt, Hawaiian shirt for me.
I've got the shorts.
Well, I'm sorry, my role is gonna be consuming all your mana. I'm the vote counter for this meeting. So you're gonna be sending me all your votes, so make sure you send it for evaluations and speakers, since there's one. So make sure you send it to me. But the 4 things you're gonna be voting for is chair, evaluation, speaker, and table. Oh, my phone number, I think everybody in here has it, because I'm an area director this year.
It's like, it's like, we're not here, standing and reading the schedule. Yeah, it's really like, hey, let's get on. My role, we say we're friends. We both. My role this morning is, I'm a morning person, Eric, so. My role this morning is to intense you, to challenge you, to bring out the best in you with your extemporaneous speaking. We're going to hear some awesome questions followed by even better answers. This role, guys, before I introduce our speaker. This is going to be performed by David White, one of our newest members. I'm gonna be found. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, Toastmasters and welcome guests. We do appreciate you being here. My role as a general evaluator will be to take a barometer of this meeting. So far, the barometer's too high. But the man might bring it down, so you can hold on to it a little bit longer. But I will be also evaluating the evaluators. How you evaluate, how you coach, and then the speaker. And then I will suggest you get singing lessons. Yeah, it's right, we're going to move swiftly on to the speeches because we kind of limited on stuff pretty well so far. So, speaker this morning is Michelle Cuellar, who was just recently recognised at the 25-26 Sprint Conference with receiving her second DTM. Today, Michelle is completing a level 1 speech in motivational strategies on vocal variety and body language. This is a 5 to 7 minute speech titled The Foundation That We Develop. Please help me welcome DTM ×2, Michelle Cuellar.
This is what I experienced on August 12th morning. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. It was 2 a.m. I was deep in my slumber when I hear, whoa, it's not Christmas. It's not New Year's. That's not fireworks. Those are gunshots. Rang through my head as I hear it outside my house. I rolled over to my honey Richard. Call 911. It just like rolled off of my tongue. Call 911, which he did immediately. We hurry, mind you, it's a 2-story home. Hurry to the couch to peer out the window. I'm down looking over the couch like I'm watching Santa put Christmas presents under the tree when I wasn't supposed to. And there's my husband standing straight up, belly and everything. Get down, get down. Where are we living? What is happening to our street? What is happening to Humble? What is going on? This is what we experienced. It was very scary. Were you ever told by your parents, nothing good happens after midnight? Have you ever heard that or something similar? That's exactly what happened. a party was happening across the street. You know, we all like to celebrate, but it was like an all day affair with people coming and going. And this isn't about my neighbors, but this was my experience. People coming and going. And even when I went to bed that night, I'm like, something's going to happen over there. 2 a.m. After Richard called 911, we began to see one after another pop coming down our road. Since I'm a little older, this is going to date me, but it felt like a discotheque. All the lights were blinking and just a lot was ensuing as we watched. When the first cop arrived, I heard a young man across the street holler, "Where's the ambulance?" And we were totally surprised. The fire department is only 1.5 miles away from our house. And it took about 10 minutes for an ambulance to get there. Wow. It was scary. Now, for those that have known me, I'm in my late 50s. This is my first home. I've been there for almost 33 years. That's not very common in today's terms. I was devastated. About 45 minutes later, we tried to go back to sleep until we heard a just like that at the door. Who wants to answer the door after all of this? Not me. He answers the door. It's 3:30 in the morning, and I don't know if any of you have had children. I felt like I was up for a middle of the night feeding. As the cop asked us the story of what happened, interestingly enough, and I were able to snap to it and tell them exactly our point of view of what happened. That's very interesting. I feel since I've been in Toastmasters, I was growing and exercising my brain through table topics. Interesting. Put on the spot from a slumber and was able to respond appropriately with good information for this gentleman. Later that same day, when the sun was out, come to find out those that I heard had some stray bullets. Praise God, nobody was hit. Nobody was killed. Somebody at the party got hit in the foot or leg, but it was just superficial. Neighbor's car window got shot out. The neighbor following, so the house is across the street. This house, car window got shot out. The following house where an older couple lives, a bullet landed on their stairwell in their house. This is a couple where the man is bedridden. The wife is the caregiver. Just 1 hour before that, she was walking the stairs to tend to her husband. And praise God, she was not hurt through that firing. But talking to the neighbors with the window busted out, just gathering information, I went back to my house. She calls me, that neighbor. "Hey, Michelle, come over here. Channel 13 is here. They want to interview you with my daughter." "Oh, okay." The Toastmaster moment. Why did you say? I wasn't camera ready, but what do? I put a ball cap on my head, lipstick on. Got to put the lipstick on. I can do that. I immediately went over there. I didn't think, oh my goodness, what am I going to say? Oh my goodness, I'm afraid to do this. No, I went to action. Mia Shea interviewed us. I had some trepidation didn't want any recourse from the neighbors, as I almost had to lose my breath there. Recourse from the neighbors, but I interviewed. And I was able to make that sound. Why? Because of Toastmasters. We practice these things in our speeches. I use pauses. I use emphasis. It was pretty funny. It was all because of Toastmasters. So who knows what you came here to Toastmasters for? But all I'm going to share with you, Toastmasters and the foundation of Toastmasters may show up in other areas of your life. And this was just one of them that I just wanted to share.
Brilliant. Awesome. So look for you right there, guys. So come to Toastmasters, appear on Dateline. So we sit there and say, oh, I've been doing this job for 30 years, but that was the worst lipstick and ball cap I ever saw. So, but no, that's great. So, okay, so thank you very much for that, Michelle. So I'm now going to hand over to our general manager right now.
Yeah. How about love that?
Oh, yes, sorry, 1 minute from this minute. Sorry, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. You remind me very much of my ex-wife. We had a small fire in our house, and I went to the fire station. He turned up. Well, not one fireman, but 20 firemen turned up and ended up in my house. And all of a sudden, my wife came out with a full makeup. She looked like she just come out of the spa. I know it's not that you were like. Okay, great. Thanks, guys. That's right. I mean, you can either text or you can just send a quick note to Michelle. Great speech, mate. Thank you for sharing. That'll be good. Right, now I'm going to hand over to our January evaluator, who is David White.
I brought my own cheat sheet, you left one up there.
You're welcome, mate.
Okay, so this portion of our meeting, we're going to be able to hear your extemporaneous. Are you going to give us the manner or not? That's up to you. So would you please welcome for me to Richard Newman, our postmaster. I don't know who I can set bump or who I can't. Keep it real here. Well, good morning. Welcome. My role today is to also, besides that, make sure that anybody that does not have a speaking role gets an opportunity to speak today. So that's what we're going to do. This morning, we're going to start off Hawaiian Shirt Day. I don't know who comes up with these things, but now bring up some interesting questions. It's kind of a wild theme. And I think about these things. It's a little uncomfortable. I don't wear these like every day because you really stand out. Right? And so maybe I shouldn't really care, but I want to know something. What have you done lately that makes you feel a little uncomfortable? Dries?
Ooh.
Ooh, what a question. What have I done recently that makes me a little uncomfortable? The first is put on this shirt. Yeah. I actually chose this shirt pretty carefully. I guess this is a paisley. I'm not sure what this is, but so this shirt makes me feel like I'm back in junior high. You know, tall and 100 pounds. You know what I mean? So that springs to mind. So I'm not sure whose shirts these are. Thank you for the shirt. So yeah, I think this reminded me of being in junior high and underweight and a little too tall for my weight. So But more recently, what have I done? I would say, maybe giving my icebreaker was a little uncomfortable if we're gonna tie it back. I had that ready, for a couple of months actually, and I appreciate the nod from Michelle, like, probably go and do that. So, that is my thought. So thank you for that.
I have to say, the Hawaiian shirt thing, it does kind of make you relax. You want to just kind of relax in the Hawaiian shirt because, well, that should be what it's about. The only time that I wear these is usually to parties or a weekend thing. I have almost as many as Mark has. I guess I should have brought them. And nobody would have had to go without. But I think about relaxing and this thing. Everybody's got a different perspective about what they do to relax. Nicole, would you like to help us today? What you like to do?
First of all, for 7 o'clock in the morning, the man in this room is like, Sean and I drove from Spring and he thought that that was a trick, but I didn't realize we were coming all the way to Hawaii. But what does Nicole do to relax? I mean, I just really feel like I'm a shark that's just moving around all the time. So similar to Jim, I actually play Scrabble. So I am a Scrabble player, and Jim, you have to come Scrabble. Okay, so I actually just participated in the national tournament.
Wow.
But that was in July. So that's just one of the many things between doing this division director role and all the various things that I do. Saturday was the first day, besides giving the training. So I had to lead the training, right? The officers training. I think you guys have one. And actually, it's the VPM. I do the VPM training. So your VPM needs to come to my training. But after that, I actually had a day where I had nothing to do. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I could just be home and enjoy my home. My Chiefs were playing. I went to the backyard. I put on some music. I had the TV going on and I was in my pool, and I was in the pool probably for like 5 hours by myself. And I could not believe that I just had this day where I was really just able to do that and just decompress. I didn't even have my phone in the backyard. Like it was just, I was just able to sit down and enjoy and just do my thing. And I was just very happy to be able to have one day that I could do that with all the various things. I mean, my calendar is like littered with stuff. So the one day that I could just sit and relax. So I was just very happy for that.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
You don't usually see this when you're wearing Hawaiian shirt, other than many places tropical, right? You go to the island, you go to the beach. You're probably not going to wear it to the ski resort. Maybe, maybe not. My wife and I had this debate. Beach. She likes the beach. I don't like the beach. I don't like sand. Sand is used for other things. I don't want to. Sorry, too much talking. What do you like to do for vacation? Do you like to go to the beach, or I love the mountains? Roger?
Ooh.
Where you go? Mountains.
We know, yeah.
Thanks for the question. Where do I like to go? Well, seeing as I have 33,000 miles in my 2017 Honda Accord, I don't like to go to trailer shit. Yeah, fine. I like to stay home. I don't like to go out very much. In fact, my idea of relaxation and taking it easy is parking myself on that beanbag and watching the Astros or watching something else. I tell you, it's it's hot out there. And with gas prices out there, it's $4, $5 gas doesn't bother me at all. Once every couple months, no problem. So I tell you, it's relaxation for me is just spending time with my wife, spending time with just taking it easy, work helping clients at home, because I work from home, so it's not for everybody, but for a homebody like me, yeah, perfect.
The shirt definitely does bring up some musical thoughts and it brings back movies and we think about, actually, I always think about when I'm dressed like this, we gotta have something tropical. We gotta have a tropical beverage, a Mai Tai or whatever. What's your favorite go-to beverage, LaShanta?
I am so not the one. Big drinker, but I do like an occasional margarita, something like that. I don't get all into the fancy stuff. I do like the pretty colors. I think they're great, but I had a swamp thing at Tapados. And I didn't know it packed such a punch. Holy God, please let me get home hauling one of these. And so I know I like that, but lemonade and Sprite mix. Go big. I like mixed drinks, but I would be soda mixed with some punch or orange juice mixed with some soda. There we go. That's the extent of it. As far as the favorite drink, that's all I got. But the shirt, I'll tell you a little about this. Yeah, I dug it out. I got this from Hawaii for real.
Oh, wow.
So swap meets or whatever you call them, flea market kind of situations there as well. And so I had a really good time with my family when we went on a family vacation. And it was some years ago, because this shirt is a little bigger than back then. And so I grabbed it this morning. I was like, okay, this will go be it. And that's what the Hawaiian theme. That's just trying to be compliant.
I love it.
It's your role.
She did-
Right.
She doesn't even drink.
Yeah. It's such a good cross.
Brilliant job.
Thinking of questions that I had a song that popped into my head. And it wasn't Mark's.
No.
It was, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna go when the volcano blows.
Yeah.
You guys know that song?
Yeah.
No, we're gonna have it.
Okay, Jimmy Buffett,
Yeah.
you know. I live in Margaritaville. But it brought up a thought. I thought, oh, well, where would I go if there was a volcano? And wait a minute. As far as natural disasters go, I don't know which I want to have to deal with. Volcanoes or earthquakes or hurricanes. Fernando, what do you think?
Ooh.
Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster said yes. I was in Vietnam several years ago in a hotel, sitting casually, working with my computer, and all of a sudden there was an earthquake there. I actually was out in the ocean, but we felt it right there in the hotel. So what do? I felt the building doing this type of thing. And I thought, oh, what's going on? So what do? I go to the window. a big panoramic window that's like this, looking out to see what's going on. What's making this place shake like that? That was the wrong thing to do. I didn't have my man up at that point. Because that was foolish afterwards. I thought to myself, gosh, that window could have popped open. I could have been floating down down on the ground. Who knows what would have happened? But I'll tell you what, it was an experience. And then I thought afterwards, because it didn't last a whole lot of time. It was less than maybe 20 seconds, but it was enough to move the building. The following morning, when I went to breakfast, I started asking people, did you feel something last night? I was curious. Maybe it was just me. Maybe maybe it was too much to drink. Nevertheless, there was an earthquake. And I thought, oh gosh, I've been in California. I've been to numerous places where there's actually lots of mountains and lots of earthquakes. But that was really the first time that I ever felt the movement. And it was an experience. And my Toastmasters ability did not help me.
That's nothing you could say, right?
Yeah.
The rest gives me this thought of music, and I do think of, unfortunately, Jimmy Buffett is my wife's favorite. I'm just kind of,
Richard, point of order. We need to make this the last one.
Okay.
Yep.
Very good. Our threw me off. Music.
Music.
We're thinking of
Music.
We're thinking of music. And I don't know, what is your favorite? Because music tends to help relax. What's your favorite chill music, Lashana?
Okay. And she's on.
No.
Yeah.
I picked it on you, mate. I picked it on you today, mate.
Nice to meet you. When I think about music, man, there is no favorite genre, no favorite artist, but I love music. It does something to the soul. You could be in funk, put on some gospel music. You can put on some Mary J. Blige. Just fine. Music is everything for me. When I think about my personality, there's no song that I can't find. When I think about the state of whatever I'm going through, there is nothing that I just can't resonate with. So when you ask me what is my favorite chill music, I don't have one. There's something that I can fit for every occasion of life, every occasion of season, every occasion of feelings. And it just gets me going. So, ladies and gentlemen, I love music.
Brilliant.
Oh, Roger, how did our speakers do? Did they all qualify?
Yeah, do I need to get up there yet?
You can, sure. Come on.
Come on, mate.
Yeah, everybody qualified. So Michelle had 7 minutes on the dot. Michelle, we got that right. All of our table topics qualified. Dries was at 1:02. Nicole was at 1:40. I think I was right at a minute. LaShawn was at 2 minutes on the dot, and then Fernando was. I didn't type, but at least 2 minutes. So. Was right at a minute because I wasn't timing it. So good.
You know the minute.
Take this moment then to vote for your favorite table topic speaker and send your vote to the man in the team, Jacob. Oh, there's your thinking there. Yeah. And I'll turn control of our meeting back to our general evaluators. And evaluate. Oh, I know. Tiny bubbles. This class and do some music lessons. See me after class, the sessions are $50 a piece. And I'll get someone. This is probably one of the liveliest meetings that I've been to. And I appreciate it, but I need to introduce our evaluator this morning for Michelle's speech. Burhan Nasir, Dr. Spirit Center.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters, and good morning to you, Michelle. Thank you for that amazing speech. It's an honor to be actually evaluating you because you are already a DTM, not once, but twice. And so I felt a little bit intimidated to be able to like really find something good, but really you actually put us at ease. Well, at first on an alert, like not it's like just about to reach the door, then you kind of. So I really love the. So I'll be evaluating you on three things. Of course, you did mention that his speech was more about vocal variety and body language, and you delivered. You started from the high, and then the lows of like what's going on, and then kind of just really once you realize that there were gunshots, that just your body language, as well as what I loved about your speech was your body language as well as your vocal volume was going up and down with the story as well as with your actions, which was very well paired together. So I think that was really well done. In fact, so much so you had so many different body languages. I had to actually, instead of taking notes, I had to actually write down the different actions that you did. For example, looking down, just around. I think that was like really good visual. And then I can imagine Richard standing on top. And you took the cue from that and also sent him to the door because you doesn't really shy away from trouble. But then also your body language around like what's going on. I mean, I think that those were really very well done. So excellent, good job there. And then I would say that some areas early on, maybe you were a little bit rushing in your storytelling. So obviously also slow down, but overall your pace was just spot on. You've done it so many times. Now, also the title of the speech was very inviting or interesting because you did not introduce the relation of your story to the title, like the foundations that we built. But really through your storytelling, you were able to bring us to the closure as to the foundation of the table topics, for example, or the Toastmasters. And even though none of us would want to be relating to the story of hearing the gunshot in the middle of the night, but we all can relate to how table topics have transformed our lives. So I think that you actually left us on a higher note, which is amazing. To further improve or to challenge yourself, I'll say that bring it together in terms of the call to action for folks that in your own lives, you actually have these foundations that you're building. So you never know where they'll show up. And I think that would encourage people to also still further relate to it. But overall, great storytelling, excellent vocal variety, body language. I learned so much from you. And last personal note, I'll say that I came to Toastmaster to ground myself, but I really have learned that how well rooted I am now in my own development, and it has actually continued to show up in my life, in my professional. And thanks to you as well, you are a living testament of like really encouraging as well as supporting everybody else. So thank you.
Okay.
Very much. Now, if I understand correctly, we're going to request for the word of the day. Right,
Preliminary report, yeah, but yeah, yes, sir, yeah.
Mr. Richard. What?
Thank you, sir. Word of the day, David, you knocked it out of the park. I think we believe you had at least 2 or 3 times. Nicole said it, and Fernando said the word of the day. In terms of ahs and ums, Roger narrowed them down a little bit. But I have to admit, I was so enthralled with the energy, the mana that was going on here. It was hard to listen because you guys were very enjoyable to watch. But I wanted to do whatever what I thought about it. Dreams. So you've had a couple of ahs and ums, and do you know the Roger? I said that again. Michelle, so you have about 4 ahs. Fernando, you had 1. And then Burhan, you had 3. Words that I noticed were, Michelle, you painted a very nice picture of fireworks and Christmas. And I don't know where you got the from, but that was kind of. That's a totally different sound. We may not want to translate what the Richard, thank you so much. They were excellent today. And who came up with the Hawaiian shirt that you made me go buy a shirt? A place where you can go get your own athletic shirt made of Hawaiian materials, and you put the name of your team on the front, whatever, and put your name and number on the back. And I don't want to spend $75 in like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
But this has probably been one of the lightest and most fun Toastmasters meeting I've ever been to since 2004. And I've been doing a lot of Toastmasters, but I took a 7-year hiatus. Thank you so much for allowing me to be general evaluator as Toastmaster. Thank you. Oh, that me. Oh, personal record. I'm scared. So, you're gonna evaluate the evaluator and then evaluate the meeting as well, mate. Let's go. What are you gonna do right now? Let's go on Sunday again. Yeah, it's on. I'm doing okay for talk. Seriously, David, you do have to come up here and see. Are you going to evaluate the evaluators or you don't already? Mate? I apologize. I did it. I love this. Yeah, that's correct. I humbly apologize. It's been a while since I said, and excellent, probably one of the best that I've seen because you had the energy, maybe from the energy of the room and the shirt. That's what did it. But I saw a contest speaker in you as an evaluator when I saw that. Excellent job. So there you go. Awesome work. Okay. Let's see, we've got a little bit of time.
Do you want me to come up and talk about guys? We have more to say.
Oh yeah, just give me a second.
You must be right there.
I sure.
Yeah. Everybody's telling what.
I would sell 1 hour on Deerwood TMs, guys. There we go. So that's It's actually got a guest here. Would you mind? How did you find us? Do you mind just introducing yourself and just saying how you found us?
Sure. My name is Anthony Solomon. Should I stand up?
Yeah.
It's so hard. My nice. My name is Tony. They call me Tony. My name is Anthony Solomon, but most people call me Tony. I've been invited here by Jim because my son is a new member of his chess club. So that's how we met just a few days ago.
Yeah.
He told me about Toastmasters and some of the things he's involved in. So I said, I'll come show up and try it out. I never been to a Toastmaster, so I wasn't sure what to expect. I was glad to hear that this is the most exciting one, because this is like every time. Thank you guys for inviting me. I appreciate it.
Let's meet those. He's a grip on him on that mountain. Right, before I know you're gonna do the thing, we've got a little bit of time, mate, so Nicole, do you wanna go up and say a few words, and Lashana as well, maybe afterwards, we've got a little bit of time. That's a handshake.
Well, I agree. This was very energetic and a very good meeting. As the new division director, I'm trying to ingratiate myself to be able to visit as many clubs as I can. I don't think I can get to all 20, but I'll try to visit as many clubs as I can. But specifically for Deerwood Toastmasters, I just want to say kudos to this club for what you have achieved. You guys, as Michelle mentioned, you guys have achieved select distinguished last year. And this club pretty much is one of the leading clubs in this division, not the area, the division. The leaders that are in this room, right, from Fernando to Michelle to Mark, that watching you guys has even allowed me to be here, right? I am part of Voices Without Boundaries, a little 100% virtual club. We don't even go outside, right? You talk about not going out. I mean, it could be 5 days. I'm just in the house sometimes. Meetings after meetings, Zoom. And Michelle she was our area director. She came to our meeting, and just seeing her, watching her, inspiring me to want to do more, be a leader. And then, like I said, to be in front of this group. So I just want to give you guys a kudos for leading this division and breeding leaders, even now for Jacob to be an area director on my team. So I just really thank you guys for leading the charge of this division. So I will just start with that. As far as some division events, I feel the need to apologize. There was actually a Division L trail run last Friday. And I feel like with Toastmasters is the one thing that now in leadership that I have a problem with, that everything is like, it's tomorrow and you have to do something right now. And it's just hard for me to operate that way. But I think the planning started with that, like maybe August 4th, and then the event was August 14th. And I was like, okay, are you guys gonna send an email? Like, what should we do? Yes, we told the area directors, but literally at 2:00 that day, they sent a blast email saying there's this event for Division L. Now, we did have some attendance, but it could have been better. And like, cause the trio was here, like, and for them to come north, it's a big deal. It's like going to Hawaii for something. For them to travel north, and they all were here, and they had all of our awards and things that they wanted to give out. But what I'm saying is, I think there's a proof of concept, because I do think that Division L is a tight-knit group. And I think that if we do market something, we probably can have something. So I think that I do want to perhaps plan for some kind of holiday event, though there'll be more information coming out about that. But just so all the clubs can get together. I do think that the message this year is more about collaboration between Toastmasters, like, look how we're rallying around Yolanda, right? I just think there's more of a, maybe this is post-COVID years, I don't know, but it's just more of a wanting to combine and look for collaborations and how we can, like, club partners. Is that your email, Richard? I'm talking about club partnership, how we can have people identify to be able to help some of the other struggling clubs and not just gatekeep. I mean, the wonderful stuff that you guys are doing here, obviously, like I said, you guys do a good job of spreading yourselves throughout the district, but other clubs, not so much. I was at that women's club, and I was like, y'all, I had to have an area director on that team. And I was like, y'all got to do more. Like, and I was challenging them. And I think it's starting to be a little receptive. But the bottom line is, I just want to give you guys the kudos for leading that charge, because you guys were the first ones that I saw. So thank you guys, like I said, for Fernando, Michelle, and Mark. Thank you. So I do want to talk about apologies I do want to apologize for the district about the trail ride. there are a couple of things on the calendar. So as Jacob mentioned, there is that table topics event. So hopefully you guys will participate. I think I'm probably gonna send a contestant over there as well. And I did see something else from Successfully Speaking. They are hosting a social as well. That's gonna be on September 21st. At Klein UMC. I'm not sure where exactly that is, but I'm sure there'll be more information about that. And like I said, just very good job to you guys. I love what I saw here. Like this is really fun. Like you guys are really good. Marcus was free. So giving everybody one gift shirts is like thank you guys.
Right. It's like, you told her to share. She didn't know. Yes. Yeah, he's still. You're gonna call up our vote counter for right now, just get them, then we'll get you then, Michelle, then you can do your thing. So you wanna come and give the votes, mate? Yeah.
No drum roll.
No.
Winner for the best speaker goes to Raquel. Best evaluator. Warhol.
Oh, man, I'm close.
You would not believe it. Best table topic goes to Sean.
John.
And the best chair goes to Richard Newell. Everybody got at least one vote, so everybody did a great job.
My recount, I actually voted for him, so. But here, fun to vote for yourself. Great. Michelle, I'm gonna get you up, mate, so you can jump next week, so welcome.
Very nice job, Mark. Thank you, Nicole, for your comment. Letting us know what's going on in the division. Do want to let you know next week's theme. I am talking to our members to pick a theme, and that particular week, they're the Toastmaster. Jim will be our Toastmaster next week, and the theme is called Think Fast. If y'all like to prepare, you are not going to be prepared. Just show up. It'll probably take 5 or 10 minutes, however long. Jim will be the Toastmaster. That's all we know. Other than that, let's see. Is there a speaker? Are there any speakers? We need a speaker. Is anyone willing to speak next week? On the. It's called Think Fast. So it'll be on the 28th. David? Okay, we have to get you on the agenda. So
I think I figured it out.
What kind? Yeah. Yeah.
I can't. Yeah.
I want to make sure we get you so we can keep track as VPE, what you've done for the town.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're a speaker. Other than that, there'll be one evaluator, but we won't find out till that day. Think Fast is the theme.
Oh.
And I want to ask, does our area director have a minute to speak? Was there anything you'd like to share? Maybe you did, or you'd like to?
No, I would like to say that.
I'm trying.
I'll be real quickly. I would just like to say that this was worth every bit of getting up. I loved everything about this meeting. I am so glad to be working with y'all, this Toastmaster.
Yeah, we are.
And I'll be back. You all have given me some ideas to take back to my personal club, so thank y'all so much. This is great.
Have our president, Eric Eisenhower,
Yeah.
up to honor.
We're trying to get back there and 3 times no, this is moving so well. I got them off. You got them set up? Whatever.
First of all, I would like to thank our
It's on how to movie.
division and area directors, Nicole and Lashana, for being here this morning. thank you for your kind words.
Mhm.
Believe me, we have things we can work on here too. But your comments are extremely kind and we can learn a lot from your comments today. Just a couple of quick things, because we're running up against it. And Linda sent all of us an email this morning. She sent a guest flyer that she put together for us to give to guests who attend our meetings in person and email those who can join us online. Unfortunately, I don't have it with me at the moment, but she did send that email this morning.
Okay.
Linda Caban, for those who don't know, is our membership officer, but she's not able to be here today. So I will, next week, I will bring one of those into the meeting in case we have any guests like our guest today.
Mhm.
So,
That's
so
good.
to put a little thing in their minds. And also, one other thing, don't forget, if you can, to support Yolanda today in Vancouver at the, I believe it's the World Championship of Public Speaking. That's tonight in Vancouver. You can watch it online. That would be a great thing for all of us.
There is a fee. Oh, is there? I don't know. There usually is.
If you want-
Maybe there's even a group of
Yeah,
people who get together.
Reach out to Diane Windyland. She's got a watch party tonight, so yeah, if you want to watch.
Just mentioning that, and with we're running up against it, so I will end the meeting here. Have a good week, everybody.
Very nice. Oh, watch man. Takes a lot out of you, mate, doesn't it? Really?